You clicked on this video looking for 3 easy ways to help you pay off your debt for your credit card. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get to it. The first thing you need to do, stop using the credit card. I know this is extremely obvious. I'm not trying to diminish this part of it, but really stop using your credit card. You know what happens? Most people who run into credit card debt have automatic charges on their credit card. So think about all the things that you have as part of your bills and maybe gym memberships, whatever the case is. Stop them all. Stop using your credit card just stop. No, don't look for points. Don't try to do anything with that card. Just stop using it completely. The reason being is because you don't want to keep adding on debt as you're trying to get out of debt, right? So just stop using it. Forget the points, forget everything. Just stop using it. Go on an all cash basis. That's the first tip. The second tip, very simple. You need to get on a budget. I guarantee you right now that if you have high credit card debt, you're probably not sticking to a budget, because if you had a budget, you would have stuck to it. And if you stuck to it, well, you would have not had credit card debt. I don't mean this facetiously. In my experience, when I talk with people about their credit cards, when I talk to them about their debt, what happens is that they used to have a budget, and then for some reason they stopped sticking to it. Maybe they had to refinance the house, and maybe they had to do some things on their credit card to get things up to speed, and then they just completely blew the budget. So it's time for you to go back and look at your budget. Write down everything, and I mean everything. I'm talking about the 2 gym memberships that you have. I'm talking about every time you go to work, you're spending money on, lunch or whatever the case is. Do you notice that the majority of people who blow their budget, it's not because of really big expenses, it's the small ones. And those small ones add up. Every time you go out with your friends, have you noticed that everybody puts a credit card on the table and not necessarily cash? It's because our society is built on people using credit cards. That's why it's so easy for people to get into debt, because you don't feel the pain when you use it. So that's one of the second things you absolutely 100% need to do. Not only are you going to start to be on a budget, but you really have to cut down on things. Create space in your budget to actually start paying things off, okay? That means that if you have to cut back on a certain, few amenities or whatever, then so be it. And here's the third thing. Look around your house, see what you can sell, whatever it is. Maybe there's things in the garage, maybe you have kids, there's a bunch of toys they don't use, maybe old PlayStations, whatever. Sell it. Put them on eBay, get the cash, put it on your credit card. Maybe you have old shoes. Think about all the things around your house that are still relatively valuable that you can sell that you never use. Crock pots and this and that, sell them all, okay? What you need to do is get out of debt, because here's the thing. This is the highest credit card interest rate as of the recording of this video since the 1980s. I think it's above 20%. We recently just literally just passed $1 trillion in credit card debt. We hit a record right after COVID. Mind you, remember during COVID when people were paying off their credit card? We hit $1 trillion in credit card debt. So those are the 3 tips I'm gonna give you. Number 1, stop using your credit card. Like now, just stop. Second thing, get on the budget and be realistic about your budget. Don't lie to yourself, right? You clicked on this video to learn how to get out of debt. Be realistic. Do your budget appropriately and write everything down. You're not gonna like it, but you'll thank yourself later. And the third thing, look around and generate cash. If you can sell stuff around your house, sell it. If you have to go get a second job, so be it. If you have to create a side hustle, whatever the case is, get out of debt, stay out of debt. We want you to be financially secure. There's no way for you to be financially secure if you have a ton of credit card debt. I'll leave you with this. There's not a single person I know who got rich off of credit card points. It is what it is. I'm Debt-Free Joel. If you like these type of videos, cool. Click the like and subscribe button. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's the same name as YouTube, @Debt-Free Joel. We put a ton of information on there about how to save, how to invest, and most importantly, to be charitable. So until then, you got food out.